And just like that, I got the cable management done. It's not the cleanest, but I think it's pretty good. You know, it's for me, it's not for a customer. I maybe make things a tiny bit tighter. I think it came out pretty clean. So let's see if I can get you in a shot here. I'm going to try a smoke test. I haven't turned it on yet. Can't see a darn thing. The light's in the way. Be about as good as I can get. You can see it. You can see if the fan spins up. So just have to bear with me a moment. There's the power cord for it. Through the magic of the camera, I was able to pull out my streaming computer so I can capture the smoke test on the camcorder and the AverMedia software, screen capture software. So get this all done. Plug here. There's one up here on my power rack, audio rack. Let's see. HDMI. Well, you know what? I made a mistake. Two grounding straps got inside the display port and the HDMI port. So I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to fix that because that involves taking the motherboard out. And then I'll be back. You know, I did look out for that too, like I told you to do in my video, but they're so small. I should have, you know, turned the computer around and looked at them. But anyway, I'll get back to you in a minute. And just like that, we're back. It didn't take me very long. I just had to loosen up the motherboard screws and pull it out just a little bit. Little tiny grounding straps there. I took a picture of them. I'll see if I can include them in with the video. But everything plugs in just fine. Excuse the noise in the background. The camera's right in front of the recording computer. So if it ramps up, you guys are going to hear it. Guys and girls. And I need a keyboard and mouse. I think it came out pretty clean. I like it. Very simple and basic. You know, I can add a video card later on if I want to. This is going to be my everyday driver to do my business stuff and, you know, watch random things on YouTube and pay my bills. And, it's not going to be anything special. But I think the final cost, I have to look, I added it up. I think it was around $800 for everything. I was going to use used parts from home and stuff like that and maybe do a $300 or $400 build, but when I started going and choosing out parts, I decided, well, maybe it's just better to, you know, go all new, so it'll last me a few years. Because my 90 has 700Ks I'm going to sell. They're starting to get a little tired. Well, they are getting up there in age, aren't they? A few years old now. But I can see it in my video editing, even playing 4K games, they're not really doing as well as they used to. So, you know, every game has a new patch or update or something. They seem to slow down a little bit. So, plus I can't run Windows 11 on my old computers. It says that it's not ready. They're working on it, but this is Windows 11 ready. So, okay, let's see here. I have to restart this recording software. I haven't used this computer in a while. I've been kind of slacking making my YouTube videos, so let's restart the software here. Okay, no signal, so that's good. Well, there will be a signal. What else do I need? I need to hit record. Okay. Put the mouse over there. And we need to plug it in. I make sure the power supply is off when I plug it in. Let's just plug that in. Okay, ready? I'm going to flip the switch. It is on. Keyboard just flashed. So let's see, this is recording, right? Yep. Power button. Power button. Nothing happened. Give me a second. I bet you when I was playing around with the yep, I see the wires up. Well, I had to pull the motherboard forward to take care of those grounding straps. So, yep, that's what it was. The reset and the power. Of course. Okay. Get this back in frame. Try to. Okay. Take 3. It's been one of those days. Alright. Power switch on. Capture card is recording. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Making noises. No signal yet. There we go. Just flash the BIOS or Asrock screen. Shut off again. It may take a minute or two. It's learning the memory and everything, and the CPU. There we go. It says Asrock. Oh, it just shut off again. Okay, there we go. So it's on. Reboot and select proper boot device. Good. Okay. So I can either cut it here Well, I'll leave like a cut mark here, you know, cut the video. I was going to film myself installing Windows 10 because I need this computer up and running. So the other thing I have to do to it, you see, I haven't added a case fan yet. This case did not come with a case fan. I have tons of them around. I have a huge, you know, plastic container, you know, Rubbermaid container full of case fans, so I can take my pick. I'm going to put the media in here, and I am recording on the Avid Media, so I'll be switching over to that card. So press any key, or can I just do reboot? There's probably no reset button on here. So we'll just turn off the computer, turn it back on, figure out where the BIOS is on here. It's usually delete or delete or F2. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I used Asrock, so F2 or delete. You can choose either one. Okay, I'm looking for boot, and I want to choose my SanDisk Cruiser as my USB stick, so I want to boot off of that. And is there a boot override on this thing? I see fast boot. I don't want to enable that right now. I'm just going to save and exit. Oh, boot override. It's on the exit menu. So we're just going to click through these menus here. Pretty boring. I don't have a product key for this computer, so I forgot about that. I'm going to have to go get one. I might have I think I bought a bunch of keys a while back. Yeah, computer guy, I'm always buying keys. Sure, I have one somewhere. See how fast this installs. I am not hooked up to the internet. I don't hook up Windows 10 to the internet when I install. It's becoming a hassle. So I'll install everything, create the account, and then I will plug the Ethernet in, or the internet. This could be running a little bit slow. For one thing, I didn't do the BIOS update like I should have, and I haven't touched. I left everything at default, so the memories might be running at a slower speed. But for stability issues, I do not play around with any kind of XMP settings when I'm installing Windows. Really, I don't like to play around with it until I get all my software installed. So just in case the memory isn't becomes unstable, it doesn't corrupt in it, something I'm installing. So. It does feel a tad bit slow, but maybe not. Of course, I'm used to my 9700Ks. And, Although I have a 9600K, it feels pretty quick, so I don't know. Could be the USB too. The USB stick I'm using. I think it copies over. So, I don't know. That's not too bad. I mean, going back in the day and installing Windows 98 or something, now that took forever. On the mechanical drives. They sound like jet engines when they turned on. Oh, spooling up the old hard drive. Well, it's pretty good. Just gonna plug the USB. Yeah, it's pretty quick actually. It's under 10 minutes. We've fired up the computer and we've installed Windows 10. I just ate my words, this went over 10 minutes, but it's getting ready. Just restarted, I think. Keyboard went blank, or the light shut off on the keyboard. I don't have Ethernet. Well, I might have to cut this part out. Okay, I usually turn everything off by location here. And you think it would set the time itself, it doesn't even set the time itself anymore. I have to go in every time I install Windows 10 and tell it which time zone I'm in. You know, they're really getting lazy. But we're still under 15 minutes. I gotta foregone the password, but I'm going to be using this computer right away, so I am actually setting it up for my own use right now. You're almost there. Jeez. Okay, so we're in under 15 minutes to start it up, smoke test it, and install the first startup, and to install Windows 10. So that's pretty good. I'll do some benchmarking when I have some time, but I'm very pleased with the computer. I'll take some screenshots of it because the camera's got a really bad angle. It's really tight where it is. So maybe I'll take it to another room where there's some better lighting. But anyway, thank you for watching, and take care.